Welcome, everyone, to the Tuesday episode of Let's Talk Broncos. I'm Bri I've got Zach Seegers and Joey Richards here with me. I don't know if we're going to talk about the Raiders too much because we're looking forward to Thursday's game against the Colts.
Let's go.
And we have a couple of bold predictions for you, Broncos country. I'm a little excited. I'm a little jazzed up here. I want to know how you guys are feeling.
I'm feeling much better. That Broncos therapy session helped me. I need to get this stuff off my chest. I need to call some people some names. I need to get real emotional, get in my fan bag for a second and just like unload. Yeah. And then the next day, I'm good now.
You feel like you got that done and accomplished on Monday?
Yeah, I did. It helps me. That Broncos therapy after every loss is amazing. I thrive in that type of atmosphere.
Well, I say I woke up in a much different sort than I was yesterday. Still depressed, but a little bit better. Don't feel like absolutely laying it on thick as far as what went wrong on Sunday. Now we're on to Thursday, and we've got only a couple more hours to go until that game. So, guys, let's get into it with bold predictions for the Thursday night football game. Who wants to go first?
Zach, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I got mine right here. I think the Broncos' run defense is pretty good, and I think they're going to bounce back this week. And I think Jonathan Taylor probably doesn't play this week. And although Nyheim Hines is a good running back, I think he's most effective as like a pass catching weapon out of the backfield. I also think if you can throw Patrick Surtain on Michael Pittman, there's not much else that scares you in the pass game. So all eyes should be on bouncing back in the run game. I think that's definitely going to be a point of emphasis. Marcus Dixon, I can guarantee, is losing his damn mind in the meeting rooms all week long after what happened in that most recent game. I say the Denver Broncos hold the Colts to 75 rushing yards or fewer. And I'm choosing 75. The Broncos held the Seahawks to 76, the Texans to 80, the Niners to 88, and the Raiders to, of course, 212. So I'm going to go with 75.
75. Ooh, that's a
under 75.
Under 70, their lowest rushing yardage allowed total of the year.
Yeah, but Jonathan Taylor's questionable.
But he could play.
Did you say 70 or
Yeah,
75?
I know.
I'm like parlaying here. I'm saying Taylor won't play pretty much because if he's playing, they're going to hit 75.
How much do you actually believe in the Broncos run defense? This is crazy. It's just relying on the player being
The
out.
point is bold predictions, Joey. The point is bold predictions.
Zach doesn't actually believe in this. He doesn't.
No, I do believe in it. I believe in the prediction.
Yeah, you don't believe in the Broncos run defense.
I actually do. I do. But hey, you take Jonathan Taylor out of the mix, and I definitely.
Okay, if you believe in the Broncos run defense, I'm going to make you say, what's the number if Jonathan Taylor doesn't play?
Ooh.
I need both. That's the only way I'm going to believe this.
This is ridiculous.
This is the only way I'm going to believe this.
You're moving the goalposts on.
I'm not moving the goalposts.
No.
It's just either you believe in one or you don't.
You're trying to call me a chicken to make me do something stupid. I'm standing on my bold prediction. I need to help myself out in the standings this year. After this week, we'll be 5 weeks into the season. We'll have some shows to fill. I think it'll make sense to maybe one of those do a look back on how we've done the first quarter of the season. I want to help how I look in those standings. I'm keeping it at. I'll go down to 70 overall.
Okay, 70. Well, I also have to say this, brother. We all look bad in the standings.
Are you not taking?
No, I knocked one out of the park last week. I
think we've all got like a
first time touchdown score. I also won a lot of money off of that. So.
Yeah, she had a home run there. Frankie, I think, is actually leading the standings. He's got 2.
I want to parlay too. I think I'm not going to take your bet.
You're not going to take it.
No.
You think they hold him under 70?
Well, you know what? 70. Have you seen how many rushing yards their second pack has gotten this year?
I don't care.
It's not much, Zach.
You're not
Zach,
taking me?
Not much.
You're not taking me. Okay.
It's not much,
wow.
man.
Wow.
No,
so we're saying it's not a bold prediction.
Scared.
I mean, I might take it if you go and do.
No, I'm not. Okay, I'll do under 63. 60 if Jonathan Taylor doesn't
This is
play.
not a bargaining
Under 70,
trade.
but then I'm keeping it at 75 if Jonathan Taylor does
This
play.
is not a.
I'm taking the bet. You heard it here first.
All right.
And folks, this is how you play the game.
Hooked 'em.
And this is how you play the game.
Yeah, that was
You
what
just saw it.
I knew you
just
were
saw
playing
it.
that game, but you fucking hooked me.
You just saw it, everybody.
All right,
And that's how
This
you
was
play it.
not a game of talking the other person down from.
Hey, it's a unique strat. Well, that's not against the rules. It's a new strategy introduced. Joey just introduced the forward pass.
I have no control of this show.
All right, Bri, are you taking? Are you leaving? Do you
What
think
is,
they'll
what
go
is the final number that you landed on?
75 if Taylor plays, 60 if he doesn't?
I'm taking that bet.
Yeah, you definitely.
Sweet,
Let's go,
Granson.
Bri.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna lose.
What's up, my favorite three people? Maybe one more. I think Samuel's saying that he likes one of us more than the others. I don't know who that could be. Zach's pretty high up there.
My
Everyone
favorite
seems
three people and one more.
maybe one more.
And maybe. So who's
Maybe
the
one
fourth?
more.
Oh, this creepy thing behind me, that's not actually John Elway. I know it looks, that's not actually John Elway. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
I was just assuming he meant that he likes one of us more.
Oh, I something like that probably.
There's a ghost in the studio. Everyone's meowing in the chat. I just want to point that out. So if anybody wants to go ahead and join in, they can do so. Joey, what is your bold prediction for Thursday?
Okay, I have Baron Browning with 1.5 sacks,
Ooh,
and it could
it
go.
would be
And it could go
bold if you went to
1.5 sacks or more.
Okay.
That's pretty much.
And
I
they
have the
could
line
be
at 1.5.
combos.
1.5 sacks or more. Wow.
They have to be singles.
It doesn't. No.
What do you mean?
He could have 3
1.5
half
sacks.
sacks. He could have 3 half sacks. He could have
Okay, one and a half.
Anyway,
Gotta
it's
go.
1.5. If it's 2, I win. If it's 3, I win. But if it's below 1.5, you guys win.
Well, with Randy Gregory out, then I have to agree with you that he'll get at least 1.5 sacks.
I will say that's a lot of sacks. It is. It is.
I'm not taking the bet.
Okay. Zach, are you taking the bet? And no, you cannot negotiate me down. It is what it is. It stands at 1.5.
Well, it's annoying. It's annoying because I have my season-long one where I need Baron Browning to start getting some sacks here. I'm going to hedge on that because that season and one isn't looking great. So I'll get some points here to make up for it. I'll take you. I don't think he'll register a sack and a half.
Okay, perfect.
Why do you think he will? Can you expand on that?
Yeah, I don't think the Colts offensive line is all that. Honestly, it probably would have been a big Randy Gregory week if it wasn't Baron Browning being in there. It would be
He's
really
right there.
cool seeing Baron Browning come in. And I don't know. I just think that it could be a breakout game for him. He's going to get that start. He has all the potential in the world. Said this a million times, but edge is a very athletically driven position. Baron Browning has all of that athlete in the world that you'd be looking for, and he can make things happen just off of that. So I think that, it could happen. Is it a solid bet? I mean, for me, probably not. 1.5 sacks is a lot for any player to predict for any game, but I still think that, that's going to be mine. Breakout Baron Browning game.
All right.
The Colts are 26th in pass block win rate, just winning 52% of their pass blocks.
Pass block win rate. Perfect. Roger Roland from over on Facebook, it looks like, says Judy 2 touchdowns. Are you taking or leaving that bet?
Judy 2 touchdowns. Ooh, I absolutely love that bet because the Broncos are going to have to lean on some other stars in this game, I think. But I will take you up on it just because, hey, 2 touchdowns is pretty ballsy. I'll bet against that. But absolutely love where your head is at.
I do not feel strongly about that, so I am going to also take that bet. I don't know if Jerry Jeudy will have 2 touchdowns. I think he'll get targeted quite frequently. His yards are, it's minus 120 for over 50.5. So I think you'll see him involved quite a bit there. But I'll get into why I was looking that up here in a minute. Joey, would you take
Roger
or leave
Rowan's
that bet?
vet. That's
I'm gonna
a
take
brilliant
it.
prop.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant prop.
I'm taking it. Pretty much, I'm taking all the bets you guys throw me.
That's the strategy with this game.
The strategy.
It is the strategy. But I think, man, Judy is I love that prop. I do really love that prop.
Caboose says, I'll buy LTB dinner if Judy gets 2
Ooh,
TDs.
We're going to hold you to
Awesome.
that, Caboose.
I am starving. I require sustenance. Also says cut Browning if he doesn't get 1.5 sacks.
Dang.
So I guess he is not taking that bet. Very cool, very awesome. Let's go with my bold prediction here. I believe Cortland Sutton will again be the main attraction here on Thursday. I think Russell Wilson will spread the ball around quite frequently to the different targets that exist here on this Denver Broncos offense. But I did bet first touchdown scorer for Cortland last week, and you know what? I'm running it back this week. It is, and it has dropped from it was plus 1,000 last game, and it is plus 750 this game. I'm going to use some of my winnings from that one to go ahead and just do that again. I also think he'll probably have over 64.5 yards. So I'm not parlaying that together or anything like that. I just want to shout out that I'm probably taking that bet as well. How do you guys feel about Cortland Sutton scoring again first?
I'll fade you here. I feel like it can't hit 2 weeks in a row, so I'll take it again. But man, Cortland Sutton is playing like an elite receiver right now. I'm absolutely loving what I've seen from him. So again, I think this is a good bet. It's like kind of out there and unlikely. So we kind of have to take it, I feel, but it has a pretty good chance to happen. I think you want those ones that are like 35-40% chance of happening. I think that's right in the sweet spot.
I know. Cal says your bold prediction is that wide receiver 1 is involved. No, Cal, if you listen.
Hey, Cal, you know what, Cal? Making some good points. Dial up the heat on Bri a little bit here.
Then I want to see yours, Cal. Give me your bold prediction. How do you feel about mine?
I am also,
I don't want to.
I'm also taking that bet just because same reason Zach did. The fact there's a lot of players that could possibly score a touchdown for the Broncos. And
no, Colts are in the mix for that too. It wasn't just first Broncos.
It's not just first Broncos. It was first
touchdown in the whole game.
Yeah, for Cortland Sutton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good. I think there's a lot of different players that could score a touchdown.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Sorry, to your point.
You're all good. And I don't know. It's hard to see it happening 2 weeks in a row.
That's why it's bold.
That's exactly why it's bold. So good bold prediction, Bri. But
how do you feel about those yards, by the way?
64.
Yeah.
I am not taking that.
Really?
I think
60.5
yards.
Mm-hmm.
I think
he's going over that every week. I'm taking the over.
That's what I meant to say, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fair.
I'm not taking
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't take her. I get that. I think she just meant betting on.
I would take the bet if it's that.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We're mixing up our whole things.
And I'm gambling. So if that lets you know where my head's at. Yeah, I'm placing it right now. Let's see what's else going here. Albert O. Anytime touchdown from Frankie Abbott from at Frankie Stones.
Oh, that's insanely bold.
That is super bold because Albert O is nowhere to be found on Sunday. Does that mean that his wins are changing here for Thursday Night Football? Frankie,
I'm betting that he might not play a snap on Thursday Night Football.
You don't think so?
That. I mean, I think he'll play a snap because he played like 2 in that Raiders game. He'll get on the field, but man, I don't even think
64.5.
If it was like Albert O over 20 yards, I'd probably take it. So Albert O anytime touchdown, yeah, I'll gladly take that.
That's pretty bold, but you know what? I'm feeling a little feisty. I think because you're
that's insane, Bri.
Down a leg here at running back. Give me a second to walk through it. Let me think. I'm not as quick as you guys. That you're going to want to see.
I'm so sorry.
Wow. I don't even want to know. If you guys could clip that and send it to me so I know what he said, that'd be fantastic. I think you're going to have to see more tight end involvement. And it's probably just not going to be Albert. Oh, I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
I'm taking the bet. I don't feel good about it.
Albert O played 2 snaps last week.
Yeah, why is that?
And you guys are not sure if you're going to bet against him having a touchdown? He's not going to get a touchdown.
I just already gave my answer.
Okay.
I know. I'm talking to Joey
the smart thing would be what's that?
Yeah, the smart thing.
But
you think they've been waiting? Ooh, our mad plan. We're not going to use him for 4 weeks, and then we're going to dial up a touchdown to him in week 5.
When you got a feeling, you got a feeling. Okay? When you got a feeling, you got a feeling. I'm riding with Frankie. Why
are you so aggressive?
Albert,
are both of you riding with
score?
Frankie?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't.
I'm riding with Frankie.
Okay.
Frankie, my boy. See you at halftime.
Yeah.
You're just brown nosing.
Watch me
nosing at this time.
Fight for you on the podcast.
14 said bold prediction. I don't know if this is a question. More snaps this week. Alberto or KJ Hamler?
It's a question. Okay. Alberto or KJ Hamler? I'm going Alberto.
Alberto. Yeah. And Frankie says he's been nailing predictions, easy money. You have been, but the others were like smart. This one's insane.
Yeah, you guys don't know how to ride the hot hand. That's the issue here.
Not fair. Not
now
used it
I
for
want
4
to.
weeks.
Now I want to
I mean-
switch my decision. I don't feel good
Maybe
about
I'm
it.
Something
all for
Hackett
it,
could
but
learn
it's been
from, right?
decreasing,
The hot
Frankie. You know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Just getting back to 14's question, more snaps this week, Albert O or KJ Hamler. I'll take KJ there. I think KJ showed something that will make the coaches want to get him more involved. Wow, clearly, I think they're trying to wean Albert O out of the offense. I also wanted to touch on Caboose's bold prediction here because I love it. Personally, I won't take it, but that's just probably because I'm an Andrew Beck hater. I'm sure Bri and Joey are totally going to be on board. Bold prediction:
Hater.
Andrew Beck scores every offensive touchdown.
Well, obviously.
All right, so Zach owes us a drink.
No, that's not mine. That's Caboose's.
Beck scores every offensive touchdown. Zach would come here so fired up and pissed, bro. We could have a 50 burger, and if Beck scored all of them, Zach is coming in
this
here.
This is a lie. He was my
not
up.
that good.
He was my up after
Not
week
that guy.
one. He was my up. He was my up after week one. These are lies. These are bold-faced lies.
It's slander, libel. No, I'm not taking I'm taking that bet.
More. Cal saying he's unsubscribing. Cal, don't unsubscribe, please.
Bold prediction.
Okay.
Unsubscribed.
All right. Well.
Oh man, Samuel Duncan on mine. All I know is Taylor plays and rushes for more than 80 yards. Yeah, there's a good chance of that, but I'm saying no way, Samuel. I believe in
You think they're sandbagging him?
Sandbagging
Like
who?
he won't play because I've been told that he isn't going to be playing. So
Well, the report yesterday was that it was up in the air, I believe, and then we saw he didn't practice again today. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow?
yeah,
I feel like it's trending towards him not playing or at least not being at 100%. So
Sure.
I'm kind of not that worried about it, but dude's a beast, and Broncos showed a lot of flaws defending the run this week. So who knows?
yeah. Well, Samuel didn't take your bet, or took your bet. I do want to highlight this one as
Yes,
well.
I love
Casey
that
Davis
one.
as Montreal, Washington is getting a punt return touchdown this week. Book it.
Zach, you loaded up like you had something to say.
I'm annoyed about the next comment. We'll get to it in a second.
All
Montreal
right.
getting a punt return touchdown this week. I love. He seems due. He's clearly one of the best punt returners in the league. So
Absolutely.
I bet he gets one at some point this year. Yeah, bet it. And then Frankie.
We don't get to chime in on Montreal, Washington.
Oh yeah, just talk about
that's-
Montreal,
that's
Washington.
fine.
I gave a beat and there was dead air. Filled it to go.
Okay, that was a half second.
There was not.
Watch the tape.
Hey, Montreal, Washington.
I think you really just said it exactly because I think that it is absolutely the game that this could happen. He has been absolutely outstanding. I think it's time. He's proven it time and time again. And as he continues to trust his blockers, there's no reason why he can't get further down the field. So open field against the Colts at home, Thursday Night Football. Why the hell not?
I'm taking this bet. Just punt returns for touchdowns are rare.
How rare.
Yeah, I'm taking it
How
too.
rare.
But I like, again, it's another one where I like
it could
where
happen.
the
It's
brain.
a good bold prediction. It's
I
a
like
great
bold
bold prediction. I
predictions.
like it.
I like it.
If
We're betting against
your
it.
gut feeling says it, go with it, man.
All right, let's have you yell at Frankie here. Corliss Waitman.
I'm the Corliss Waitman guy.
Let me read it. Corliss Waitman fake punt to Andrew Beck touchdown. Zach's never going to show his face again.
That's
you
the
just
thing.
not
I'm
come
the
back on
Corliss
pod?
Waitman guy. I was stumping for it all preseason
Zach just
long. There
doesn't
should maybe
show
even
up
be
on
egg
Friday.
on my face for how hard I stumped for Corliss Waitman.
But this is about Andrew Beck.
I'm happy for Andrew Beck. He was my up after week one. This is a false narrative. I critiqued him when he had a bad game is what happened. That's very different. And then I was happy when he had a good game.
Killed him all off season 2.
Well, yeah, when he was bad. Yeah.
Murdered him. Casey also
I've critiqued him when he's bad. I've never critiqued him when he's been good. I've only critiqued him when he's been bad. It's not my fault he's been bad frequently.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right.
I mean,
Am I wrong, Joey? Do you disagree with either?
No, it's just funny, bro.
Am I wrong?
I'm gonna say it again. Your biggest criticisms on this show has been towards the kicker, punter, and fullback.
And Drew Lock.
And True Lock, yeah, that's brought up frequently.
I don't think he was allowed to be brought up again. So I guess.
Oh
that
no!
means
Now I have to get you another shot, Bree. Thank you for reminding us. Darn it.
You're welcome. Casey Davis was clarifying what he was saying. He wanted to say he's improved every week. They are going to be fired up. I agree with you. I absolutely do think that they will be fired up. I'm trying to read Cal's before I highlight it. Bold prediction. Nope. Frankie says Eric Tomlinson should be tried at fullback. Zach for months. Is that something you had said and I just completely spaced it out?
Cal's comment's really funny.
It is really funny.
Yeah, no, that is something I said all training camp long, and yeah, I stand by it. I'm fine with that take. Bring it up, Frankie. Bring up my good takes. But yeah, Cal, if we don't want to throw it on the screen, that's fine. I'll just read it. Said bold
Okay.
prediction.
All right,
Russell Wilson develops self-awareness and becomes an NPR podcast series, which I love. Any robo rest jokes will always get a laugh out of me. They're brilliant.
And then Joey laughs like a robot. Any other bold
right,
predictions you want to throw out there that's perfect? We can go ahead and do that. Joey, did you have anything else on yours, mine, or Zach's that you wanted to touch on?
I'm okay.
All right. Sounds fantastic. No, I love it. We will be doing a preview show. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out there. I just want to say we'll be doing a preview show tomorrow since it's a short week. You'll get us for one more show, and then we'll be off Thursday because we'll be watching the game. We'll be at the game, actually, all of us. I just want to see real quick. Oh,
we do have one question.
There's a
that
question.
We can
Let's
address,
hit
and then
that
we'll
real
get
quick.
into Joey's question.
Do you think starting Baron Browning at edge helps him find the QB? This is Casey Davis.
Yeah, he's winning. He's got a pass rush win rate over 20% right now. He's generating pressures. It is in a very small sample size, to be fair, but I don't know. I think there's been a lot to be excited with Baron Browning. I think his pass rush style is pretty chaotic right now. It's just like, let me run at you full bore with all my athletic traits and see if you can handle it. But not many tackles have seen athletes on the scale of Baron Browning. He's a 95th% athlete, even for the NFL. So it's fun to watch out there. And I don't know, he's bound to get a sack eventually with how much pressure he's creating, but I don't know if it happens this week.
Or 2. Or 1.5 precisely. Let's get to what everyone's been waiting for. Joey's question of the day.
Joey's question of the day.
All right.
Brought to you by Hillshire Farms.
This one's like very specific because I had plenty of time to think about this. I mean, we were talking outside about how I needed to come up with it. Bri even messaged me and said, Joey, you need a question of the day.
He said on it.
No, I didn't. I said that's a shame.
That's true. Actually, that's the real combo.
So I very specific question that I just came up with literally right now. Raheem Moore.
Oh.
Now we all know Raheem Moore for all the wrong reasons. Now I have a question. It's a 3-part question.
Okay.
For the first one, we'll answer it all in the same ones. This is hilarious. We're doing a Raheem Moore question. What school is he from? Do we know?
Oh, I know this. My favorite school growing up.
Is it really?
I rooted for him. I was stupid. I'll explain it, but I don't give it away.
Florida?
No.
California.
Oh.
UCLA.
UCLA.
What was his nickname?
I know because of the jokes that were made about it. It was Raheem the Dream Moore, and very quickly got changed to Raheem the Nightmare Moore.
He said it all the time in his when they do the colleges. Raheem the Dream Moore. It was amazing. And then I have another question. What round was he drafted?
Round 3, pick 80. Or was it 96?
Closest
86.
wins.
Fucking hate this.
Closest wins because he's wrong.
What did you say? 86?
86.
You could just put a number out there.
Say any number.
Later than that, 93.
Earlier. It's actually second round pick 45.
Dang, way off.
Wow.
He was an early drafted player. And then he went on to play, I think,
ugly.
for 5 teams that year after he got
we want
cut by the Broncos. I think two were out of the NFL, but continued to play football. But yeah, there's your Raheem the Dream Moore question of the day.
Yeah, bye. No, you had it. You were going to tell us why UCLA, or do you just want to tell us?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter.
matter?
I wanted to be. I like LA. Like, I think it's a fun city. I wanted to be a fan of one of their college football teams, and I was like, USC's too mainstream, so I was a UCLA fan. That was stupid. I should have just liked a team that wins some football games every now and then.
We don't do
Mhm.
that here. All right. Have a great night. We will see you tomorrow, and let's
guys.
go Broncos. Oh, wait, we
Love you all.
where do you want people to follow you at?
At Zach_Seegers, find my work at Mile High Sports. Make your torment eternal.
JR Drafts, Mile High Sports.
This is all over on Twitter. You can find me, Bri Maces 303. You can also find me on Mile High Sports, just about anywhere, running my mouth about the Denver Broncos. It's been a wonderful evening. We appreciate all of you, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Let's go Broncos.
Let's go Broncos. See you guys.